Hi, it's Jazz, and today I want to share with you my grandfather's intuition. I want every video that I make something for you to reflect upon, think about, and expand your awareness about life in general. My grandfather, came over when he in his 70s to Canada. He was living with my uncle, my mom's brother, who passed away. And when I was around 8, that's when my parents sponsored him over to Toronto. I was selling flowers at that time. And so one day a police officer, I was 9 years old, saw me and said, "Hey, you can't sell flowers." So my grandfather tagged along with me so that I could continue. And eventually he got his own spot and started selling flowers for many years. He was fiercely independent man, strong, stubborn a bit, but deep inside he had a generous heart. Most of his time selling flowers was in front of Women's College Hospital. I don't know if people remember a turbaned old man with a white beard, not speaking English, but able to let you know what price the flowers were. Selling flowers there right in front of Women's College Hospital and down near College in, I think, Elizabeth. So for many years, he sold flowers, and one day he forgot his way home. So my father asked him to stop selling, and so he did. So the intuition that I want to talk about is when I was probably around 18, 19 years old. He was sitting, I was in front of the computer, and he was sitting on the sofa, and he goes, "Son, what's the month?" And basically I checked on the Indian calendar and let him know what the month was. And he spoke, saying that he had only a little bit of time to live. And I'm going, what the heck? You're physically fine. You're not taking medications or anything like that. I go, I kind of ignored him. I said, "You got a lot of time to live. Don't worry about it." And so we moved on, and we didn't discuss it or anything like that. Then a few weeks later, he asked the same question, and once again, by then, the month had changed, and I told him, and he goes, repeated himself again, that I only have a little bit time to live. And at this time, I told my mom and my dad, and so what happened was, I guess they must have discussed it, and my mom went back with him to India because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to go visit his grandchildren one last time. And just as he had predicted, within a couple weeks, lying on a manja, an outdoor bed in those open verandas that are back home, he vomited once and then died, passed away, within 2 weeks being there. And so you wonder, do people know their end? And the funny thing is, my other grandpa, my dad's dad, when my dad came to Canada, he told him the same thing, that, "Son, this will be our last meeting. You won't see me again." And soon, I don't know how many months after, but he also passed away, and my father never saw him. And we were still there in India at that time. But people who are spiritually in touch, I think, with their inner selves, have a sense of their life force leaving or diminishing in their bodies, and can let people know around them that, hey, it's time's up. Even though, my grandpa was healthy like a rock, didn't take drugs or anything, or medicines, not drugs, and seemed very well, but he, within him, knew his time was up. So that's Grandpa's intuition. If you've had similar experiences or stories you'd like to share, please do so. And looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Take care. Cheers. God bless.